Once upon a time, in a land of rivers and roses, there lived a princess named Amara. She was known not only for her beauty, but for her wise and kind heart. Many suitors came from distant kingdoms to ask for her hand in marriage, but only 3 men had truly touched her soul. The first was Michel, a prince from a rich and powerful land, brave, confident, and full of golden promises. The second was Hedrick, a gentle poet who offered her verses instead of riches and listened with eyes that saw into her soul. The third was Boniface, a quiet warrior who protected the weak, asked for nothing, and always acted with quiet honor. Amara was torn. She felt drawn to each of them in different ways. Desperate for guidance, she visited an old woman who lived at the edge of the kingdom beside a still pond. Rumors said the woman had once been a queen who had given up her crown for peace and wisdom. "Wise mother," Amara said, "how do I choose between 3 men who all say they love me?" The old woman's eyes sparkled with calm. "Don't ask them to speak. Ask them to show. Send your guard to each of them and say, 'The princess is trapped in the forest where a lion roams. She needs help.' Then see who comes and how." Amara returned to the palace and sent her guards with the message. Michel listened, turned pale, and said, "A prince cannot risk his life for what may be a trap. Send my best men to check." Hedrick, the poet, grabbed a stick and hurried to the forest, despite his trembling hands. He called out for Amara, his voice shaking with fear. Boniface said nothing. He took his sword and some food and walked straight into the forest without asking a single question. Later that night, in the heart of the woods, Boniface found Amara sitting. He didn't speak. He stood guard through the night, letting her rest under his cloak. In the morning, Amara returned to the old woman with eyes full of quiet understanding. "I've made my choice," she said softly. The old woman smiled. "The one who walks into danger, not for glory, but for love, that is the one whose heart is real." The lesson? Love reveals itself not through grand promises or pretty words, but through courage, quiet loyalty, and selfless action, especially when no one is watching.